Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Sajida Ahmed, and I'm your history teacher. So today we are going to learn about the World War II. Once the World War ended, how were the outcomes, and our learning outcomes are: I can analyze the key points of the Yalta Conference in groups. Secondly, I can discuss, create, and present key points which you want to change or modify. As you can see here, I have highlighted in yellow color the main idea or theme. So basically, we're gonna analyze the key points of Yalta Conference. You guys will go through the key points and then you will come up with your own idea and you're gonna present your work. Here you can see we are following Common Core, California Common Core standard, and the code of standard is 10.8.3, where we're gonna discuss the Allied powers and Axis power, how they met in Yalta and what they have decided about the Axis powers. And remember, Axis powers were Germany, Italy, and Japan, and allies powers were USA, Great Britain, and USSR, which is nowadays called Russia, right? So, so you're gonna brainstorm about these two words, and the words are league and nation. And you have to just complete this graphic organizer, and you're gonna do this graphic organizer in the Nearpod. Nearpod, it's an app. I want you to just do in Google Nearpod and then put this code, and you will be able to join me on this platform. So take your time, 2 minutes, go to Google, write down Nearpod, Nearpod, and then put this code there, and you will be in with me. Okay, no one yet came here. I can see no one still joined. So guys, your code is G9IHN, as you can see on the screen. Write down
It's not working for me.
Nearpod.
Nearpod. It's not working.
The app is not working with you?
Like, join a lesson, right, teacher?
Yeah, you have to join as a student.
I have to like join a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a student, okay. Student login.
Okay, no issues. So meanwhile, if it's
Do I have
not,
to like make my own account here?
yeah, you can just add your you can just text me in a chat what words come to your brain when you think about league and nation. Go ahead, please, and you can type in chat.
I cannot. Yeah, man, what's the code? G?
Hold on. The code is G9IHN.
The capital G?
Yeah, capital G9IHN.
IHN. Okay.
We can
All
use,
the letters were capital, right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. No, it's going through. It's loading for me right now.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay. I'm joining right now with my name, Shulisa.
Yeah,
Can you see me though?
yeah, I can see you. Thank you so much. Okay, so now
Uh,
just give me your answer. Give me about the league and nation. what comes to your brain when you see these two words, league and nation? What does it mean?
League and nation.
Yeah,
Like nation comes from like a people, like a nation.
yeah, people. Very good. Great. People, nation belongs to land. They have history. They have
Yeah,
same culture,
land, history,
language.
culture,
Great.
language, and
Very good.
the
Bravo.
like
Bravo.
religious history, and
Yeah. What
the
about
league is
the
like the,
great?
yeah, ma'am.
What about league?
The league is the people that like a certain amount of people that gather together and make
Yes,
a
they
group,
get together to make what?
a group, certain like a group that they make to like convey something to the people of their nations.
Very
It's
good.
like a political
People.
party.
Group of people. They
Uh,
join together.
yeah,
They sit together.
they join together. Like the more people that join, the league will become more bigger, and it's like a political party. Like if you're
Very good. Bravo. So, league means when group of people or group of, we can say couple of countries, they join together, they put their heads together and they discuss the matter to figure out the solution for a specific
like
problem.
UNO, you can say like
Yes,
UNO,
UNO.
United Nations Organization. Just
Very
like
good.
all the ambassadors or
Yeah, when they
the
call the
governors,
president to come up and find
yeah,
out the solution
Hama.
for a
Yeah, when they like the war is going on, so like they go to UNO, they request like to stop the war or some
amazing.
issues,
Very
or
good.
like there's a disease that's spreading and they want to stop, so they come together, they discuss it, and they find a solution about it together. So you can say like UNO is a league,
Great.
and the nation is like the people that are suffering, or the people that are suffering from the attack or the disease. The league is the people that
Mhm.
are head of the like nation, so they discuss it in the UN. So we can
Okay,
say like
fine.
the
Okay, thank you. So now I want you to watch this video. After watching the video, you have to answer me three W's. When did Yalta Conference happen? Where did it happen and why? So I will play the video here on my screen. You get ready and meanwhile focus on three W's, right? So you're gonna use, you have to answer me about the three W's. Why, when, and where. Am I clear to you? Am I clear to you?
yes teacher, yes
Very good.
teacher.
Okay, are you able to hear the sound?
Uh, no, no teacher, I can hear this now.
Okay, just one moment. Hold on. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying. Let me stop sharing.
I have to answer three W's like when, where, and why Yalta conference took place, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think it's better. I'll share with you link, and you can watch the video there with you. Go ahead, please. Meanwhile, I'll give you some time, like for 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am. I'll watch the video and I'll answer your questions. The screen share has been stopped.
Yeah, because I was trying. If you can hear the sound. Um, are you able to hear?
No, ma'am. I can hear the sounds, but like the video is going on. But I can
Now,
watch through like.
now?
Met and deliberated over
Yeah, now I can hear.
Okay, great. Let's start again.
With Hitler and Germany now defeated, the consequences for starting a world war were to be discussed for Germany. The Yalta Conference. With Hitler and Germany now defeated, the consequences for starting a world war were to be discussed for Germany. The big three of the Allied powers, the United States, United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union, met and deliberated over the fate of Germany. FDR, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin each came to represent their country on February 1945 at a resort town in Crimea called Yalta. This became known as one of the most controversial meetings to this day, the Yalta Conference. After Germany's attempt to militarily conquer Europe, Germany was to undergo demilitarization and denazification. Germany's military prerogatives were to be reduced to almost nothing, and Hitler's Nazi influence was to be gradually wiped out. However, one of the biggest results of this conference was the division of Germany into 4 controlled zones. Western Germany was divided into 3 zones for the US, Great Britain, and France occupation, while Eastern Germany was controlled by the Soviet Union. This division became a lingering problem for years as tension grew between the US and Soviet Union. The holdings which Germany had acquired during World War II were left ravaged and in complete disarray, even after various conferences established their independence. Not wanting to contribute to any potential disputes, each liberated country held their own free elections. But the Soviet Union gathered Eastern Europe into a sphere of influence for themselves anyways. Besides the physical changes that came from the Yalta Conference and the end of World War II, there were political developments as well. The Big Three, US, UK, and Soviet Union, joined the newly established United Nations in 1945 as a showcase of true friendship between nations. However, history later reveals that the relationship between the US and the Soviet Union was not as kind and benign as they wanted the world to believe. Besides this future conflict,
Okay, there you are. So now I wanted to hear
Thank
from
you.
you about
Yes.
the 3 W's. Yes. When did,
When, where, and why. Okay,
yes,
yeah, the Yalta Conference took place like February 4, 1945 to February 11, 1945.
great.
The Yalta, where it took place is like in a Russia resort town in the Crimea from February 4 to 11, 1945 during World War II at Yalta, US President Franklin.
Wow, great. Could you
And,
please, could
and
you,
what, yes,
yeah,
yes, ma'am.
continue. Yes, continue.
Yeah, the aim of the conference was to shape a post-war peace that represents not just a collective security order, but a plan to give self-determination to be liberated people of post-Nazi Europe. The meeting was intended mainly to discuss the re-establishment of the nation of war-torn Europe.
Great. Could you please just put these
Yeah.
your answers precisely in near pod? So you can get help from here. See on the screen, the Yalta Conference, it happened in February 4 till 11, 1945. Where it happened in Levadia Palace in Yalta. And why? So why they call the conference? They call the conference to decide the destiny of Germany and their allies, or we can say Axis powers. And these Axis powers were Italy, Japan, and Germany.
Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you please just add your answer here or record here in Nearpod so I can see your response?
Answered. Okay, ma'am. I'll just submit it right now. Like, do I have to give a long answer or just like make it short?
No, that's it. That should be precise. I already told you. Meanwhile, I mean, just write it down when, where, and why. Like the date specifically from 4th February till 11 in 1945, and held
No,
it in
yeah,
Yalta.
1945.
And why? To decide the destiny, or to decide the future
No,
of
the question
Axis
here is like
powers.
the why did Japan?
Yes, to decide the future of Axis powers.
No, sorry, man. Like the question here is like why did Japan attack the United States and how did this affect the United States at home and allies in Europe?
Okay, sorry about that. You just write the answer what I'm asking.
Where like in Newport?
Yeah,
Okay, what was the requirement for the question you asked? Like where and why happened?
yeah.
Okay, the Yalta Conference, right? Hello, ma'am?
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna continue, and we will focus on the key points. These are the key points as you can on the screen, as you can see on the screen. The first key point, the Allies,
Uh,
they wanted to surrender
Tina,
Germany.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can't see the key points.
Can't you see the screen?
It's still on the.
Okay, let me
No,
share
no, no, no.
again.
It was
Uh,
still on the narrow pod.
okay, what about now? Are you able to see right now? Hey, hello.
Yeah, I can see the key
Okay,
points now.
so the priority, the top point was Allies, they wanted Germany to surrender without any condition. Secondly, they wanted Germany to split into 4 occupied zones, as you saw in the video. So what were the 4 occupied zones?
Yeah.
Here is the map. You can see here. This is the map, which is showing these are the 4 zones they wanted to occupy. Red color shows USSR. It means Russia want this whole area. Poland, it was not a separate country,
Yeah.
it was the territory of Germany, but after the World War I, it appeared as a country. But Hitler, he attacked on Poland,
Poland.
and he took away the Poland. But now they wanted Germany to compensate and give more land to Poland. So Germany gonna shrink more, right? And here you can see Great Britain. Great Britain wanted to take all this area. USA wanted to take some areas in Africa, this side. And then the blue color is showing France. France was looking to take the Baltic area, which was like Latvia and these areas, Estonia, Latvia. Okay, so this was the 4 zones they decided. So here they split Germany into 4 zones. Here you can see Germany, its territory was a huge earlier, but then they divided it. So why they divided it? They wanted to weaken the Germany. So next time Germany won't stand up and have another war. Another point, they wanted Berlin also would be divided into 4 different occupied zones. And Stalin was the Russian leader, and he agrees that France can get the fourth occupation zone, like this zone. They agreed that yes, France can get this zone. Okay, right? Till here, am I clear?
Yeah, right, man. Yes,
Besides,
yes,
they
ma'am.
wanted Germany to demilitarize and denazification, because they don't want Nazi philosophy or Nazification there. They want Germany to pay reparation payments. Reparation means the guilt payment, because they blame that Germany started the war, right? Besides, they said Poland gonna receive more land in compensation, as you can see here on the map. They're gonna give more land from this part, and Poland gonna become bigger, right? And then they said Stalin should agree that.
And you like repeat the last point again? I couldn't hear you like
Sorry.
breaking up.
Then they said um, Roosevelt. He was
Like
an American.
creation from here, like creation of an Allied Reparation Council, Moscow.
Yeah, reparation means they have to pay the payments, guilt payments. They have to pay money for starting the war and for the loss, and then they have
That
made.
for the damage they have caused to other countries.
Yes, they have made the
Oh,
UNO. Yeah,
okay, ma'am. Yeah, yes.
they have created UNO platform, United Nation, as you mentioned earlier when we were talking about league. You said UNO. Yes. So Stalin's agreed that once he will defeat Germany, he will help America against Japan. And Stalin was looking for to take two islands from Japan. They are Sakhalin and Kuril Islands, which still belongs to Japan. Sorry, Stalin. Now, here you have to discuss in your group and you have to write down the key points about the key points which you agree, disagree, go through these points, and then you have to complete this graphic organizer by showing like you belongs to America or your leader, on which terms you agree, which terms you disagree or you want to change, and which terms you want to add. And later on, once you finish, you have to submit this to me, and we have done with our learning objective. We talked about the key points and Yalta Conference, and then you're gonna discuss and create um, your graphic organizer, and you will put here your input, your point of view, and you're gonna
Okay,
explain
ma'am. When I have to echo, submit that.
today itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.